Hey y'all, so in my previous video when I talked about how I made $20,000 in 12 days, I asked y'all if y'all would like to see a video on how to create an email list, and y'all said yeah, so here the video is. Alright, so before I show y'all how to create your own email list, and I'm going to be showing you how to create it with MailChimp, and also how to connect it to a Squarespace website. That's what I'm gonna show y'all. But before I show y'all that, we first need to talk about why an email list is so important. Y'all, the email list is very extremely important. Every business owner needs to have an email list on their website. First, it's very important because this is how you can communicate with your customers on a constant basis, okay? On a weekly base, on a daily basis, a weekly basis, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, however many times you feel you need to communicate with your customers, this pretty much allows you to have direct communication with your customers. Direct communication would be like a text message, a phone call, or an email, because it's something that people check frequently and on a daily basis. I don't know about y'all, but every time I'm at the mall shopping or anytime I'm in a drive-through, I always pull up my emails to see if I have any coupons or any savings or deals that I can use while I'm out and about shopping. So, you know, I also check my emails every day. I check emails on a daily basis. So being able to have that constant direct communication with your customers is very important. Not only that, depending on the type of emails that you send your customer, it's a great way to build rapport and trust, okay? So if you're sending them educational videos, if you're sending them tutorials, if you're sending them tips that are very useful, the more they see these emails, the more comfortable they feel with your company, the more they trust you, the more they value your thoughts, your opinions, the more they value you, the more they see, you know, like the more just overall, like they get a feeling of what your company is about, who you are, and that's very good because people need to be able to know you and trust you if they are going to spend money with your company. Also, another thing is a lot of times when people are on social media, like they'll see like some cute clothes from a company or some jewelry or some hair, because that's what we selling. And they'll be like, ooh, I can't wait till I get paid on Friday. When Friday get here, I'm gonna order from this company. And then Friday gets here, and guess what?
They don't even remember your company.
Like they sitting there thinking like, dang, what's the name of that company? Like I just can't remember the name of that company. But had you have an email sign up list or something on your page and they signed up and you are frequently sending out emails, that will allow them to remember your company more, remember your company name, become more familiar with your company, and you will not have those issues. And then another point I always like to make is social media can be like these popular sites like Instagram, how Instagram is popular now. Instagram can be popular now, but 3 years from now, nobody, it could, you know, it could be dead. Look at MySpace. MySpace was popular back in the day. Ain't nobody using MySpace now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what happens when you have a couple thousand, 100,000s of followers on Instagram and then Instagram is no longer popular? How are you going to get in communication with your audience, with your customers, and with your potential customers? How are you going to get in contact with them? Or better yet, worst case scenario, let's say your page gets reported, your page gets deleted, somebody hacks your account, and you have all of those followers. How would you be able to communicate with your followers what happened and what new page to follow you on? So having an email list is extremely important. If you don't have one, go ahead and make one. Hopefully you'll have one made by the end of this tutorial, but look, it's important. Now I'm just gonna talk about what makes people join the email list, okay? People join the email list when you give them something of value. Like it have to be some type of incentive. If you just have a basic pop-up list that says,
Join our email list to receive updates on deals and sales that we have going on.
Like if you have something like that, they just gonna exit out because they don't want. I mean, what can they get now? What can they use now that they're on your website? They don't want to have to wait. They're going to exit it out. So all that boring stuff, that don't work. Okay, give them something. You can give them something free. You can give them like free tips, free guides, free shipping. You can give them money off, $15 off, $10 off, $5 off, $25 off. Like, you can give them percentage, 10% off if you order today. Like, give them something that they can use now that will really motivate them to sign up and join your email list. Okay, when you go to Fashion Nova website, what's the first thing you see? Every time you go to Fashion Nova website, you can save money like today, or they always have a sale going on, like 50% off all swimwear today only. Join email list to get the coupon code or something like that. Like, that's the type of stuff that gets people to really join your email list. So make sure when you are creating an email list, you keep that in mind. And you keep that in mind. So now I'm pretty much just going to show y'all how to create and set up an account with MailChimp, and then how to create an email pop-up list, subscription list, whatever you want to call it, through MailChimp, and then how to connect that over to your Squarespace website. This tutorial will work for, I believe this tutorial should be able to work for any website that accepts embedded codes, because we are going to be using an embedded code. Okay, so it should be able to work with multiple websites, not just Squarespace.
All right, y'all. So now I'm going to show you how to create an account on MailChimp. Hopefully my background isn't too noisy. I got a whole 6-year-old and he just be jumping off the walls sometimes. So right now I went to MailChimp.com. I'm already logged in, so I'm just going to log out of, well, I guess I'm not logged in. I'm going to create a new account just for this tutorial. All right, so need a MailChimp account. I'm going to click create an account, and all right, I'm just going to use my regular email address. Type in email, type in your username. I'm just going to put my real name if I can type it. Password. Right, don't y'all be over here trying to figure out what my password is either. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to remember this password. Alright, so you're going to click on get started. I'm just going to hit save because I'm not going to remember it. Alright, so it says we sent the message to the email address. So I got to go log into my email. Yes, your girl got an old school AOL email account. I've had it forever. Don't be trying to figure out what my password is, y'all. Okay? Hey y'all, so believe it or not, I've tried to record this 2 different times, and for some reason my computer don't like me. Okay, so pretty much what I was explaining was I went to MailChimp.com, and what I did next was I clicked create an account, because I actually created a new account just so I could show you guys the process. But like I said, my computer was acting up and y'all can't even see it now. So anywho, I clicked on create an account. And you want to fill out an email, a username, and a password. And after you fill out those 3 pieces of information, you're going to click on get started. Once you click on get started, let me make sure we're still recording. Okay, had to make sure. Once you click on get started, it's going to ask you to activate your account to pretty much just verify that it's you through your email. So then you're going to log into your email. You are going to click on the email from MailChimp, and you are going to verify your account. So, okay, my email wants me to log in again. So I I want to show y'all what the email looks like. Alright, so let me go to my inbox. Right here. So it's going to say activate your MailChimp account. And you're going to click on activate account, okay? I don't know if it's going to show me the page. I'm already activated, okay? After you activate your account, it's going to show you all of their payment plans, okay? I'm so mad I can't show y'all this because I already created the account. So it's going to show y'all a payment plan. You are going to choose the free option. The free option allows you to have up to 2,000 subscriptions. Sorry for the noise in the background, y'all. Jaden just make a lot of noise. So you're going to choose the free option. You're going to click continue or next. I can't even remember what it says. But you're going to like click continue and next. You're going to fill out all of the information that it's asking you for, okay? After you fill out all the information, you are, it's going to prompt you to create your own, like your first email or something. So when you get to the part where it prompts you to create your own email, you're just okay. I got alarms going off and everything. You're just going to right here. This is exactly what it's going to look like. It's going to get to this page and it's going to prompt you to start designing your first email. Okay, we're just going to ignore this. At the top right hand, you're going to click on create. And over here on the left hand side, you're going to scroll down and you're going to click on sign up form. Okay, so the first form that you can make is an embedded form. You have a pop-up and you have a sign up landing page. Okay, we are going to choose pop-up form. Then you're going to choose the list. Okay, you can have multiple lists. Right now, you pretty much only created one, which is for your website. So you're going to create your list. You're going to click on the list and hit begin. Okay. Now you're going to get here to the design field. You have the option of adding a picture. Some people like to add pictures, or you don't have to have a picture. So I'm just going to show you how to add a picture for those who want to add a picture. You just click on add photo. You will, over here on the top right hand corner, you will upload any photos you want to have. After you upload it, you're going to click on the photo you want to use and hit insert. Okay, and then your photo will be available. Right over here on the right hand side, you can see right here where it says image alignment. You can change the alignment of whatever image you choose. But as I mentioned before, you can also not have a photo. Okay, all these numbers. You can also choose to not have a photo. So if you don't want a photo, you're just going to click on none. Okay. Now, if I can scroll up a little bit, right here where it says format, this is how your pop-up is going to show up on your website. So right now we have it centered, but it can pop up on the side. It can also pop up at the very bottom of your website. Me, I like for it to be in the middle, okay? You can change your pop-up settings right here where it says display. As soon as they go to your website, if you want it to display immediately, you can do that after 5 seconds. All of these different options, okay? I'm going to stick with immediately. Then you have the option of changing the font. You can change the color of your text. So everything is pretty much self-explanatory. You can change what your button says. So I'm going to make my button say get coupon now. You know, if I spell coupon right. You can change the text color. You can change the background color of the button. Like, you can really play around with this and make it your own, okay? The hover color is the color it changes to when it hovers over the button. So you can just, you know, play around with the colors, change it to be however it is that you want it. The alignment, I like mine to be in the center. Full width or not. So yeah, so you can have whatever it is that you want. You can change the color and all that good stuff right here. If you don't want the Made by MailChimp sign at the bottom, you will need to upgrade your account, but trust me, your customer's not even going to pay attention to that, okay? The second thing that you can change is the fields. Everything that you would want your customers to fill in. You can click on all of this, or you can just only leave it at the email. Or you could do email, first name, and last name. And anything that you require, because some people, they don't like to fill out the form, they like to skip through it, fill out certain stuff. Anything that you require, you'll just go ahead and put a check mark over here if you require it or not, okay? And then secondly, right here where it says content, so this right here is the title. You see where it says subscribe? So I could just put whatever, like save $15 off now. Like save $15 off now, exclamation marks. Let's center this. Let's make it huge or something like that. Save $15 off now. And then pretty much sign up success message. This is the message that they will see after they click on the button or whatever. So I'll put something like use code GIF at checkout for $10 off. Is that what I said? $10 off. Whatever I said. How much? 15. I done shorted them. You can change the font, all that good stuff. And pretty much that is how you will be able to create a basic email list pop-up on your website, okay? Now right here, this is desktop view. This is what it'll look like on mobile, okay? So it allows you to see desktop and mobile view. All you have to do is click on generate a code at the bottom, and this is the code that you will copy and paste onto your website, okay? All right, guys, so now we're going to copy and paste this code over to our website. And this code can be used on any website platform. It's just when you go to like whatever it is where you're able to customize your site or design it, you're going to copy and paste it into one of those areas. But I'm just going to show you how to do it on Squarespace. So of course, you go to Squarespace, you need to log in. Right, I'm going to click on my website. And I already have a pop-up. I already have a pop-up on my website. So there's two different ways you can add pop-ups on Squarespace. So once you enter your Squarespace website, over here on the side, you're going to go to marketing. And right here it says promotional pop-up. So this is the first way to have a pop-up on your website, and actually you're able to design your own through Squarespace. So actually I'm going to show this part in a different video. So I'm going to show this part in a different video. I'll make a separate video for that. But pretty much where we are going to actually copy and paste this code, what you're going to do, you're going to go to design or settings. I feel like it's settings. Click on advanced. And then right here up under advanced, we have something called code injection. You will go to code injection. And then you can either put it in the header or the footer, either or. As you can see up here at the top, this is like a Facebook pixel or whatever code or whatnot. And then right here in the footer, this is actually where I have my current MailChimp pop up. Okay, so you see this right here, MailChimp pop up. So all I would have to do is, I don't want to, hold on, let me pull up a Word document or something, because I'm trying to show y'all an example, but I really don't want to change what's already on my website. So let me just pull up a Word document so I can copy and paste what I currently have on my website. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this one. Because this is my current one and I don't want to lose it. So I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to go back over to MailChimp and I'm going to copy. And then over here, I'm going to paste it, okay? And then I'm just going to hit save. And now when people visit my website, this will be the pop-up that comes up. Usually a preview over here on the side, but it's not. Sometimes when like your website, they keep track of cookies and everything. So the pop-up isn't going to pop up because I've exited out before, and the cookies that's on the computer already know that I exited out before, so they're not gonna show the pop-up. So let me, if I go to settings, I need to delete the cookies and stuff on my computer. That way the pop-up will work so that I can see it, so you guys can see. Right? So I'm just going to refresh the page. And voila, there's the pop-up. Save $15 off now. All the person would do is type in their email address. I got a whole bunch of email addresses, y'all. So this is just to see if it works. I'm going to click Get Coupon now. And then it says use code GIFT at checkout for $15 off. And then it's also going to email me. Okay? So that's pretty much how you're able to add pop-ups to your website using MailChimp and Squarespace. Now, like I said, other websites are very similar. If you're able to go into the design settings on your website, they do have a space where you're able to copy and paste that code, but you will have to figure out what area you have to copy and paste it in.